Scott Rutherford here from the Pro Performance Hockey Lab. Today's topic is explosive starts and stops. The importance of a great start cannot be overestimated. Only on a face-off is a player truly starting from a dead stop. All other starts should be considered rolling starts. However, for this video, we will treat both starts the same. Whether a player is at a dead stop or slowly gliding, the same principles apply. In all honesty, here is where we get frustrated with other clinics and certain skills coaches. The old school way of starting was to take a few short, choppy strides to get your momentum going. The state-of-the-art way of starting is to have your very first stride as long as any of your longest strides. In other words, you should attempt to take as much ice as you can right from the start. Have you ever seen an Olympic sprinter come out of the starting blocks and take short, choppy strides? Absolutely not. The trick to getting up to speed quickly is to use the proper technique with modern coaching principles. These principles allow a player to reach top speed in only a few strides. Explosive stops. Most people have never heard of the term explosive stops. We usually just hear stopping. At Pro Performance Hockey, we think there is a big difference in the two. Over the years, we have done an extensive examination of stopping in the game of hockey. Yes, we may be a little fanatical. However, we feel that high-level stopping can and should turn into a competitive advantage for a player that has been taught properly. Upon our examination of average players stopping, we have noticed certain patterns. When a player stops, they will shave the ice with their skate edges. Most players tend to drag out the stop over a long distance, typically 8 to 12 feet. Also, that dragged out distance always seems to have a curved pattern to it. That curve tells us that the player is not driving their edges into the ice hard enough. A high-level stop or explosive stop should be rather violent, short, and straight. If we realize the reason for most stops is to change direction, then a dragged out stop will take us too long to get back into the play. A short, explosive stop will get us back much sooner. The 60-40 rule. During sharp turns and stops, we believe the best players will have 60% of their weight on the outside edge of their trailing skate and 40% of their weight on the inside of their trailing skate. This is impossible to do if a player hasn't been properly trained on their outside edges. There is a science to this game, and if you don't know the science, you won't reach your potential. Our advice is to find a coach that knows the science. And always remember, do the common thing uncommonly well, and this will provide you with a competitive advantage.